And he says, those who think life is unfair should remember that God will review every person's life to determine how he or she has responded to him. And he will bring every deed into judgment. Now I encourage you when you go home, or sometime this week, to pick up the book of Ecclesiastes and read through it again. At the end of Solomon's teachings about the pointlessness of power, the pointlessness of wealth, the pointlessness of sex and influence, and our name, it all boils down to this. Worshipping our Creator God is the responsibility of every one of us. Worshipping our Creator God is the responsibility of every one of us. And that is what matters in our lives. And it is what will matter after this life is over, because we will give an account for it before God. And so what we do with Jesus on earth makes an eternal difference. That truth will change how we live our lives every day. The author of Hebrews understands this as well. And he writes in Hebrews 3 and 12, he says, "See to it, brothers and sisters, that none of you has a sinful, unbelieving heart that turns away from the living God. Love God with all of your heart, with all of your mind, with all of your strength, and keep his commands, and love others as yourselves." You see, without a connection to God, life is meaningless. Without a connection to God, life is meaningless. Let's reflect. Let's reflect upon the Word of God today. And I pray that this is your experience, that your life is changed, that you are different because you've had an encounter with God. Oh, what a change, what a difference to have an encounter with God. Life takes on a new meaning. Was it so for you to have an encounter with God? Living and loving each other. See? That's what it takes to have a real, meaningful relationship with Jesus Christ. Living and loving each other, living and loving our God. Oh, what a change. What a difference to have an encounter with God. Embrace that today. That has been your experience. That is your experience today. Then let's really sing that like we mean it. Oh,